Yeah.
Tickle Me Elmo dolls, they've been stripped from the shelves, I don't know if you know that, and they've replaced them with Tickle Me Consensually Elmo dolls, but no means no.
Pretty much when I realised I have no talent in any other field, and I thought comedy's got to be where it is, otherwise I just don't have a hope.
Used to be a speechwriter for a politician who shall remain nameless. So I was into writing anyway, and friends of mine just basically pushed me into it.
I think in anyone wanting to be a comedian is a drive to be in front of people and voice your opinion and your ideas, but most importantly make people laugh.
I've actually started marketing my own doll for the current generation, and that's a Tickle Me Emo doll. It comes with a little black fringe and a little mole's balls, and you tickle it. Nothing. Get something to complain about, you little piece of shit.
My fringe show is called Jason Pestel Jumps the Shark. It's a reference to a term from Happy Days that happened in the 5th season, and when Fonzie jumps the shark.
Taking the piss. I didn't actually come up with it myself, it was one of the other people in the show who came up with it. Ross came up with it. And
you're not funny, Dave.
That's Ross.
I read the paper every day, go through constantly reading different articles and what's happening in the world.
I really don't know. It's sort of just a normal thing for me because I write for a living, so it's just what I do. Mostly from the news.
But also just what happens in my life, and if I hear something and a comedian's brain is constantly working.
I like the pyramids. I like the pyramids of Egypt. Big fan. I think they are a wonderful example of human achievement. Also proof that Egyptians hated people in wheelchairs. That poop is all stairs. They should call them up yours, cripple.
I had the idea around about April last year, and so I guess I wanted to write an hour show, and so my goal is to write 5 new minutes every month for an hour show. That's, I guess, as a comedian, that's what you aim for.
I still haven't finished writing it, to be honest. It evolves, it changes every single night. There's bits of it that you keep, but yeah, most of the time it changes.
Fringe is all about showcasing who you are, but comedy doesn't finish when the Fringe does, and we go back to work the next, back in April. And so once Adelaide dies down again, we still rewrite and work on new material constantly.
No, it is pretty much professional suicide if someone catches you doing their own stuff. Yeah, it's a big no-no. And more to the point, why would you try and get laughs out of someone else's material? It's just not right.
I love this question. This is something that we get a lot.
I'd never do it.
That's the beauty of comedy, is like you cannot cover, because if you cover the material, like that's plagiarism, and people see through that and they go, well, that's not. As a comedian, you're expected to be fresh and exciting, and that's the beautiful thing about comedy, that you have to get up and be original almost every day that you're performing.
I find that magicians don't like to reveal their secrets, particularly if that secret is I touch gihs. Ta-da!
And finally, rather than come up with one ourselves, we figured we'd ask comedians for a good name for our documentary. Do you have any ideas?
Big, super happy, fun times with a comedian or few.
Scraping the barrel. Not everything bad comes from barrels and Adelaide.